Hello, and welcome to Translators Express Interviews, where we get you not as fast as possible, bringing you Royal Rumble discussion. I don't follow the WWE as close as I used to back when I was younger. No, Attitude Era, then the WCW Invasion. Like, you had some great storylines, some great wrestlers, some just amazing moments. Mick Foley, Hell in a Cell. I mean, you'll never be able to top something like that. The Stone Cold Steve Austin winning his third Royal Rumble. God, the Rock versus Stone Cold rivalry. Just there was so much going on. But over the years, no, I used to be like, oh, pay per view, download, watch. Now it's like I don't even do that for every pay per view. But Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, like those five big ones, I cannot skip. Money in the Bank, when it was part of WrestleMania, was one of my favorite matches that they had there. Now has its own event. The Royal Rumble, though, might actually be better to me than the WrestleMania, because WrestleMania is like, oh wow, we're going to have one-on-one match for the title. And the next match is one-on-one title. That one-on-one match for this title. Well, the Royal Rumble is the Royal Rumble. You don't have anything else like it. But it has some things that pick up. I kept track of everything that I wanted to talk about. That one. Alright. First of all, Rhino coming in. It's in Philadelphia, ECW's birthplace. I was actually surprised that Rhino's about the only ECW original that showed up. I was expecting RVD, maybe Sandman or Sabu. Like, I was expecting more ECW guys to show up because it was Philadelphia. That's where they were based in. I mean, come on. And Paul Heyman was there with Brock Lesnar, so maybe he'd do something with it, but nope. Just Rhino. Terrible. Next, the Heath Slater thing. Like, he comes out, gets attacked. He's about to make the ring, gets attacked. He's about to get up, gets attacked. He's oh wait. He gets attacked again. Finally, Sheamus throws him in. Immediately eliminates Sheamus, gets eliminated. Like, I thought that was pretty funny. Like, that was a good bit. But speaking of bits, Kofi Kingston, every Royal Rumble, he does something. He walks on his hands. He serves the crowd. He does something to keep from getting eliminated. But in the end, it doesn't matter because he does eventually get eliminated. They should keep him in more. Give him more eliminations. Just be more than just that one-trick pony that he does. Because I like Kofi Kingston. He's a pretty cool guy. I like his stick. I like his style. I just think they need to do more with him. But my favorite pop, someone totally unexpected, the Hurricane showed up. The Hurricane showed up. A lot of you people watching this go, who? The Hurricane. Like, you have no idea. Oh my god. Like, I was expecting, maybe Chris Jericho would show up. He has the record for longest ever at just under 5 hours total time. So maybe be in there for a couple minutes, break it to be 5 hours in total, but he didn't show up. And then maybe Batista. That didn't happen. But someone I was expecting, Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio with the 619, the West Coast pop. He did his flashy moves, but he got eliminated. Of course he did, because he didn't win. But number 30, completely unexpected, because they're like, the guy, I guess, quit or something last month. Like, you people don't deserve me, drop the title and quit. Dolph Ziggler. So no one's expecting him, but then he didn't do anything. Like, so what is it? Was he just in the contract negotiations with the WWE and it didn't go WWE's way, so they were cutting him? Sorry, we'll give you a shot, and then they just screwed him over. I mean, what? I don't know. But some people that I miss seeing, The Big Show. The Big Show is now tied second with Shawn Michaels and Goldust. Goldust made an appearance, breaking his third round tie, moving up to second over tie, whatever, with The Big Show and Shawn Michaels. But there was no Big Show. I don't know if he's hurt, if he just flat out retired or what, but not seeing The Big Show in the Royal Rumbles just... Because Big Show is one of my favorites. One of my favorite stories of his is, like, his first time in Japan. He's trying to go to the bathroom. He can't, like, the thing is too small. He can't sit down and poop. So he says, screw it. Kicks out the wall. Goes on to the hallway. It's like, what? I was finally able to sit down. And then another person, this one made sense though, was Kane. Kane has the record for most eliminations in total. He had the record for a single Rumble until Roman Reigns broke it. Screw you, dude. And he also has the record for most appearances. I'm like, all right, they're gonna have Kane. But of course, he's in the triple threat match with Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman. I was like, still throw him in there. Like Kane does the Royal Rumble. That's what he does. And they didn't have him, so I was a little disappointed by that. But again, obviously it made sense because he was facing against Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. Now, of course, the winner, Nakamura. I actually like as soon as he entered, I'm like, he's the winner. I don't know what it was about him, but I'm like, he's the winner. And I was right. Yeah. I mean, I love the crowd reaction to Roman Reigns and John Cena. John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. And of course, there's everyone booing Roman Reigns like, yes. But I mean, that's kind of sucks. Like, John Cena has done nothing wrong. He's popular. He sells merchandise, so the WWE pushes him. He's done nothing wrong. But just like with the Patriots or Jimmy Johnson, when one person or one team wins too much, it makes people mad because if that guy's winning, their guy isn't. And that's no fault of John Cena. Now, outside of the Royal Rumble, we got AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and some other guy. I didn't know the guy. I didn't really pay attention. I like Kevin Owens and I love AJ Styles. Glad AJ Styles won. Go AJ Styles. The Phenomenal won. Keeping his title. That was good. But, like, I was like, there's no way going to do the co-champ. Like, they can't do that. So I figured AJ Styles was going to win. But, who knows? The WWE could have thrown a curveball, but they didn't. Next, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Kane. I did not expect Kane to win this. And really, in the end, I didn't expect Braun Strowman to win it. I figured Brock Lesnar would win it, even though, why WWE? Why? He shows up, what? 5, maybe 6 times a year? Is he really worth that kind of money? Like, you could put that title on someone else and have him out there every week. Every week on WWE Raw or on SmackDown and then doing dark shows. Like, you could have him out there a lot. Instead, you go, nope, we'll show him 4. Maybe 5 times if we can afford it. Why? Makes no sense. Don't get me wrong, I like Brock Lesnar. Like, if you don't know about him, like, the reason he quit WWE in the first place is he wanted to play for the Vikings. Then he got hurt and he's like, in a motorcycle accident, he's like, I don't need to go back to WWE. I don't need that kind of fame. I have money. He was doing, like, some hunting show, like worse than PBS style, like, someone's out there with, like, his friends running around the camera. Wait up, Brock! Always going out in the Minnesota wilds and hunting deer and stuff. Like, he did that for a while because what does he care? He has money. They went to USC. And then he got that weird stomach disease. They had to take out part of his stomach lining. And it's like, God, no, he was not catching a break at all then. Then he came back to WWE, making a ton of money. It's so good for him. But why give it to someone else? Not John Cena or Roman Reigns. I'm really, like, my idea would be for the WWE is to get a lot of their Attitude Era guys like Kane, Mark Henry, Undertaker, Big Show, and be like, all right, we're going to create the last ride stable. You guys are going to work together. You're going to dominate for a couple months. And then Survivor Series comes up. It's supposed to be 6-on-6. Well, there's only 4 of you. So you get 6 young guys like Nakamura, AJ Styles, Finn Balor. Now you get these 6 young guys. So, all right, they challenge the last ride. Well, who's the last ride's partner's going to be? You wait till Survivor Series. Main event. Young guys versus the last ride. Last ride come out, do the music, and all of a sudden, well, who's the 5th member? Who's the 6th member? I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. Shawn Michaels comes out like, oh, now we got the 5th member. Who's the 6th member? Who's the 6th member of the last ride going to be? He's probably going to be cleared because of his neck injury, but if you could get him cleared, you think you know me. Edge comes running out like, yes. But if you can't get him cleared, and I would say CM Punk, but you probably won't be able to, he left on bad terms. He's never going to come back probably unless the money's good. Like, really good. But you could choose... Bring Stone Cold Steve Austin back for a match. Bring The Rock back for a match. Just bring... You could choose, like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Or call him, like, hey, do you want to do this one last match? Hey, do you want to do this one last match? No. Do you want to do this one last match? Yes. All right, you come out for this one last match. Choose anyone from the Attitude Era. Have the last ride versus the Young Guys. And then have the Young Guys win. That way, you get this last moment to shine for the older guys from the Attitude Era. Give a great moment for the Young Guys. And at the end, like... Have the last ride just confront them like, dope. Mm-hmm. Then all of them hold their hands out. Shake the hands of the younger guys and then leave. Like passing a baton to these younger guys. Like that would be great. But that would be too awesome and WWE would never do it. Anyways, next, you had 2 tag team matches. The Shelton Benjamin one. I don't know who his partner was. I had no idea who his partner was, but yeah. And that the Usos is 2 out of 3, and so it's always gonna be one team gets to fall, the other team gets to fall, and then whichever team gets to fall. But no, the Usos got both pinfalls in a row. Like you don't see that in these kind of matches, so that was great. WWE changed it up. Next, Seth Rollins and some guy I'd never heard or saw before versus The Bar. Like, the guy got, like, hit his head, and he's like, oh, he's dazed, he's woozy. He's like, if he really has a concussion, you need to get him out of there, like, seriously, if he has an actual concussion. But it's just part of the storyline. Like, what was the point? So it's just a 2-on-1 match between Seth Rollins and The Bar. It's like, alright, is it going to be pushing towards Seth Rollins going with Dean Ambrose or Roman Reigns? Or bring the Shield back? I mean, what was the point of this match? Stupid. So stupid. But then, you get the Crown Achievement of the Night, the all-women's, the first ever women's WWE Royal Rumble match. Now, Nia Jax. What the hell is up with that outfit? So I'm like, is that the outfit Weird Al wore for his music video for Fat? I mean, that's exactly what I could think of, like, did they take this off from like Michael Jackson's corpse and put it on her? I mean, where did they get this outfit for Nia Jax? She needs something a lot more flattering to her. Because this, again, I can think like, it's the fat suit from Weird Al. And like, she's not that fat, but just the outfit that she wore, just that's all I could think of was Weird Al's suit from Fat or Michael Jackson. Like, it just did not fit her right. And then Naomi copies Kofi doing the like, oh, my feet did not touch. No, one did or none of them did, but like doing the catwalk and then getting in the chair. Like, she did it with Kofi. Better than Kofi did in this Royal Rumble. But then she was made a later and later. It's like, oh well. But then, number 30 had to be Trish Stratus. The only person it could have possibly been would have been Chyna if Chyna was still alive, but she's not, so had to be Trish Stratus. Like, yes, I haven't seen her in a long time. Getting the Stratus faction off. But my pick was Asuka. I love her. Her style, her personality, her characters, like everything about her is just awesome. And she won. Yes. But here's the only, well, there's a couple missteps, but here's the biggest misstep I think WWE took with this. Asuka wins the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. This should be the biggest moment of the night. This should be the biggest moment of the month. But it's not. It's immediately eclipsed by Ronda Rousey coming out in a shirt with her name on it in the Roddy Piper style, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, the Roddy Piper style was awesome for her shirt. But she stole the show. Like, that's a bit disrespectful to Asuka and the others. Like, hey, we just put on this great, hour-long match and all that, and then Ronda Rousey comes down for 2 minutes and gets more cheers than all of us combined. Yeah, I think they should have, like, done the... Here's a way to do it. Past couple months, though, the 2 women's champions beating each other up, tagging each other, and finishing their matches. Like, I'm better than you, no, I'm better than you. Then during the Royal Rumble, I was like, all right, they're going to settle it in the ring. Have both champions fight each other. And it's like, no, get some close pinfalls, get their big moves off. But then, before either of them can win, Ronda Rousey come in, interfere, beat them both up, and then point towards the WrestleMania sign. That would have been a much better way of doing the Ronda Rousey thing than having Asuka, yay, I just won the biggest match in women's wrestling career. Huh? And everyone's already forgotten about it because here comes Ronda Rousey. Stupid. It's like I might keep track, like online, I'll look up like who won what on Raw and SmackDown and all that, but I'm gonna have to wait till the next pay-per-view and then probably WrestleMania, and then I probably won't watch again until Money in the Bank. God, I miss the Attitude Era. But with the PG era, obviously you can't do all that stuff that they used to do back then. And some of those storylines, oh my god, Mae Young and Mark Henry and giving birth to the Hand, oh my god. But WWE, from the Attitude Era, pulled off one of the greatest storylines ever. Kane versus Triple H. Kane wins, he gets the title. Kane loses, he loses his mask. Before he does the match, he breaks the mirror. He loses the match. He loses his mask. This starts the whole, like, Kane not wearing a mask era. But here's the thing. Literally 7 years and a day later, 7 years and a day later, he fights for the title. And he wins. And he goes on the greatest run of his career. He defeats The Undertaker like twice in pay-per-view, something he'd never done before. He goes on the greatest run of his career. Like, are you kidding me? They set this up for over 7 years. Break the mirror this night. You lose your match. You lose these matches. Like, you lose all these matches. You don't get a title match. Like, you don't win the title for all these years. And then 7 years, like a day later, the 7 years of bad luck is over. And he goes on the greatest run of his career. Like, are you kidding me? Like, he could have been hurt. He could have gotten in contract negotiation issues. He could have left. Like, there could have been so many things that happened over those 7 years. But he stuck with it. They stuck with it. And then, bam! He goes on the greatest run of his career. And that's what I like about wrestling. Like, you watch Guardians of the Galaxy, you know the Guardians are going to win. You know it. How they win, you don't know, but you know they will win. WWE, the good guy doesn't always win. Now for those of you going, wrestling's fake. Guess what? That's not a real talking raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy. Guess what? That's not a real Hulk in the Avengers. Guess what? Superman is just a character played by an actor. He can't really fly. Guess what? The Big Bang Theory's not real. Doesn't mean it's not entertaining. I mean, come on, boxing's not real. That's all rigged, but people still watch that and call it a sport. So don't go after people watching Wrestling Boy going, it's fake. Do you watch any television movies? Yeah? Well, guess what? Those are all fake too. So piss off. Anyways, what do you think about the Royal Rumble? What do you think about the future events coming up? Let me know. Because as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.